Well, g'day, and welcome back again to YunFu. We are home from our trip to, where did we go? Shenzhen. Very tired. We've done nothing but basically rest all day today, and we're down in this new tourist street. So we look down here, see a lot of people down in here tonight. We've just been in this temple here. They've had a service going on, and I've had a chat to one of the monks in there. Actually speaks a bit of English, so I've had a chat to him. It looks like we are going to be able to film a service on Wednesday. They have a service Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock, so we're going to get back there with the camera. I wasn't sure whether we'd be allowed to film, but I did see other people with cameras in there filming tonight, but I wasn't going to film without asking permission. We're now in this, it's called Temple Street. We're going to go for a walk down here. Ange and young Emily are down here somewhere. I was walking down, I saw how many people here. I thought I will pull the camera out and make a short video down here. So yeah, we're going to go back, film this service. As we're talking to you, I might just put a bit of the audio from, I did record the audio of what they were doing. It was absolutely fascinating. I've seen stuff about, I've been to Christian religious services, so I sort of know how that works. I've sort of seen Jewish stuff, I've seen Muslim stuff online and on television. I've been to a lot of temples here in China, but I've never actually seen a service until tonight. So that was fascinating. It was really interesting. So we'll get back on Wednesday morning and film them. We've got a couple of guys down here doing some karaoke, try and make some money, I imagine. Or they might be live streaming online. Here we have some characters, people getting photos here with these little characters here. Get the kids next to them, take photos. And we are looking for a bookshop down here, which is apparently where everybody is. Jimmy is apparently still at work. I don't know if I've mentioned before, he's actually a doctor. Apparently they're very, very busy today for some reason in the hospital. So yeah, he's still at work. Joanna's off with her school friends. So it's just Emily and her mum out tonight with Emily's cousin. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do over the next few days. We're going to be here in YunFu for another few days to come yet. So other than this service on Wednesday morning that I'm looking forward to having a look at, I don't know what else is going to happen. So we're just going to take it day by day. There was an animal display in town the other day. I was sitting up in the apartment and there was a truck drove past on the, look at this costume here, goodness me. A truck drove past with a couple of lions in the back. I don't know if I've mentioned this in another video, but so here we have some more karaoke happening. So they have this screen here. And then a couple of young girls with microphones there. Having a great time. I'm sure they're loving it. Okay, we're still looking for this bookshop here. Oh, get out of this photo. So it's just lots of people here at the moment. Well, we're getting down towards the end of here and I haven't seen a bookshop yet. We might have to do another trip back the other way and see what we can find. Might be up in that little arcade off of the side of the street here. Oh, here's Ange here. So she did say a bookshop. So I'm not sure where the bookshop is. And here's young Emily and the cousin. Hello, hello. Okay, so we're going to have a look around on our way back here. We've just sat down, had a drink and a chat with them guys. Emily's off playing somewhere. We're actually going to walk back down here, back down this tourist street while we've got crowds of people. Well, there's a lot of people here watching this karaoke here now. They do get into their karaoke here in China. Nobody's singing at the moment, but yeah, we're going to head back down this Temple Street. We're going to get back into the tourist street and then head down towards the pedestrian bridge, and they've got some lights on there. I saw the other night they were preparing a bit of a light show, so we haven't managed to find out when that's happening, what time it's happening, but yeah, we're going to see if we can catch something happening down there that that might be interesting if they've got it happening. Yeah, it's just I've never seen so many people in here. So Spring Festival, just everybody's out. A lot of people have come home. A lot of people have come home from working away in the bigger cities around the place. Look at this dog down here. Absolutely gorgeous little thing. Beautiful dog. And yeah, so as we were saying in a video earlier, a lot of people from these smaller places, younger guys and girls, will go off and work in the big cities to go and earn money for the family and stuff. And then Spring Festival is a time when everybody goes back home to be with family and stuff. So a lot of places that we went in Shenzhen just felt really, really quiet. And I did mention it, I think, in one of the videos while we were there, that I did have the suspicion that maybe it was so quiet, not only because of Spring Festival, well, because of Spring Festival, but because a lot of people head back home. So a lot of people who go to Shenzhen, work in Shenzhen for the year, have left for this week or two to get back home to families and stuff. So that is, yeah, I was just talking to Ange about that, and she sort of agreed with me and said, yeah, that's pretty accurate. So places like this, smaller places like Shenzhen, there'll be a lot more people in here at the moment than in the past, and then the bigger cities, so your Guangzhou's, your Shanghai's and stuff, there's probably less people in a lot of them places. Just let this car get past so we can carry on walking. So yeah, there's just, yeah. So I've never seen Shenzhen so quiet, and I've never seen Sing Sing quite so busy before. So yeah, sort of opposites between the bigger and the smaller places. Just looking in that temple, it looked like something was happening, but it's not. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, I just had a chat to one of the monks. He actually did me a piece of artwork, which is all wrapped up. They put in a red envelope, and he said, don't open it, leave it in the envelope, and it brings you good health and good luck. So, yeah, we'll keep that wrapped up, keep it safe, take it home with us, put it somewhere in a place of honor. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. So I don't know if I have mentioned it before, that is a Taoist temple. Uh, so Wednesday they're doing another service Wednesday morning. We're going to come back, video some of that. So I've been told we are allowed to do that. And he was saying that a lot of the temples, so I've always sort of been told you're not allowed to film in temples. You're not allowed to film in temples. And he was telling me that is not actually anything to do with the religion as such. It's more to do with government. So the government doesn't want religious stuff put on like social media and things, which I know a lot of religious people in the West will probably be up in arms about that, but I actually don't really have a problem with it. I don't, if you're doing something educating people about religion, you know, this is what this religion believes, this is how they do their things. I think that's fair enough. But if you're actually trying to push your religion onto other people, no, I have an issue with that. You're welcome to believe what you believe, whatever you want to believe, but don't push that crap on me. Yeah, happy to talk religion and stuff. It is a very, very interesting subject, but it is definitely not something that that you're going to get much joy out of me with if you're going to try and push it on me. It is an interesting subject, you know, it's sort of shapes a lot of cultures, a lot of different societies all around the world. And so yeah, the religious thing here, people are allowed to be religious here. You can believe what you want. The government really doesn't give a damn. But you are not allowed to push your beliefs on others, which, you know, no problem. It's not quite as draconian as people will have you believe. This gate up here is so beautiful, and then the bridge behind it just looks spectacular. Absolutely gorgeous. God, it all looks so good under lights. So this pedestrian bridge over the road here, we were walking back from somewhere the other night, and they had lights shooting up off the bridge like a real light show, and fountains in the river down below. So I don't know if they were just going, okay, these people are stopped, we're going to scoot across here, jump across in front of these cars, and yeah, so we're trying to find out what these lights were all about. So we've got fountains down here in the water. You can't really see them because it's too dark. But they also had spotlights shooting lights out this way off the bridge. So yeah, I've been hanging around this area all night tonight just to see if anything like that happens, but we haven't seen anything yet. So we're still, we'll make a little video. I'm still getting more information, but they actually do things a little bit different for Spring Festival here. They have their own local customs, and most of what happens in Sing Sing happens between the 15th and 20th day after New Year. So we'll have students back by then, so I'll have to be back at school, but we're looking at trying to get back. We'll probably go back to Zhaoqing next, well, the end of this week. It's Monday here now. And then we'll probably look at heading back here the following weekend to try and catch. So all the little villages around Sing Sing here have different things happening. So we're going to go and have a look at that. We're going to take a little stroll up over the bridge and see what's happening up here, because there's a lot of people up here looking around. A lot of people here you can see taking photos and stuff. Got these lights down on the ground here. You see the young girl having a good time playing in the lights, and gorgeous lanterns and stuff all up on here. Just looks fantastic. So yeah, a lot of people taking photos all the way around here. It is such a spectacular spot. So we'll get up onto the steps here, get into the central area, have a look up at these roof beams and the like. Look at the size of these beams up here, they're just massive. So you can hear somebody up here doing some karaoke up here. So you see these lights here, putting this design down onto the floor. All the fish, looks really good. Here we have the karaoke, we're gonna get past there. We'll come down, have a look at the bridge here from the other side, and we'll get a bit of a look at the bridge with the tourist street behind. It looks absolutely spectacular. We are also trying to find out where we can see some fireworks going on here. Here's another design on the ground with these projected images. Oh, look at that, that's really nice. Absolutely gorgeous. And then more down the bottom here. So yeah, we're trying to find out where some fireworks is happening, but I think most of that will be, as I was saying before, back more along the later time frame, so between the 15th and 20th day. So yeah, when we get back to Jiaoqing, I'm pretty sure there'll still be fireworks going off over in Gaoyao, so we'll get over there and do a video over there one night. You can hear fireworks going off behind us somewhere, but I can't see them from here. There's too many trees in the way. So this is a bridge from this side. And then these buildings that have just recently been redone, all reflecting beautifully in the water. And if we come back a little ways, we should be able to see the get the bridge with the reflection in the water as well. It is absolutely splendid. Turn our camera around, I can still hear fireworks going off. They're over to the left here somewhere, I think, although with echoes and stuff going around, it's hard to tell exactly where everything is coming from. Oh, look at that, that is just an amazing view at night time here. It's spectacular, it's such a beautiful place, and people here, they're all just so friendly at the moment. It's been, actually every time I've been here, I don't think it's a place where they see a lot of foreigners. It's, I'm becoming a bit of a familiar face here. I've been here, well, this is my fourth trip in the last 12 months. So we got more fireworks going off. Sounds like they're over the back of this building here. We've got more going off over and out. Oh, we can just sort of see the flash of them over there. So there are fireworks going off all around the place. We just can't hear them, can't see them from where we are. I'm going to head down this way and try and get a better view of this bridge with the reflection in the water. Actually, we might even duck back over to the other side, and we're going to try and get the reflection. There's sort of a bit of land sticking out from the edge of the walls here on the river on that side, so the reflection sort of gets cut off. So we're going to duck over, try and get a better reflection, because it is absolutely beautiful when you can get a good look at the reflection in the water. It looks just gorgeous. These lanterns up here, just, it's beautiful. I do love all this stuff, all this traditional stuff here. It is phenomenal. This, yeah, this monk that we were talking to, we're actually going to try and get him to do some stuff, have a chat with us on camera. I don't know how keen he will be to do that, but we'll see. His English it's not fantastic. Like, it's probably going to be quite difficult to get much out of him. I mean, he can speak well enough that we can have a bit of a conversation and talk about things, just day-to-day stuff. But how well he can actually communicate some of what their beliefs and stuff are, I don't know. So we'll see how we go with that one. It would be nice to have a chat with him and try and learn a little bit. Okay, here we go. Look at this. How beautiful is that, eh? Just amazing. It's never ceases to just blow my mind. Take my breath away. And then we see over the road here, all the trees lit up with lights. The same here. So as we head across this way, we see all these trees have got lights in them, just lighting the trees up. Lights all along the river, much like when you look around the lake in Jiaqing. It's absolutely gorgeous. So there's a lot of people out walking, out, they've all been and had dinner, and they're now out just looking around and being part of the atmosphere. It's great. Poor old Jimmy, he's still working. We're actually going to go tomorrow. We're looking at catching a bus out to his clinic to have a look at what he does, and then have a look at this village where he works. So he actually works, I was always under the impression that he worked somewhere here in Sing Sing. He actually works in a clinic in a small village about 30 kilometers away. So we're going to jump on a bus tomorrow. We're going to go out there. We're going to have a look at his clinic. So yeah, hopefully we can film in there. I think Jimmy will be okay with that. And then we will endeavor to get around, have a look at this little village. It's not, it's somewhere I've never been before. So it'll be very, very interesting to have a look and see what this little village is all about. It's one of the things I love doing, is getting out in these smaller places where you just don't see, if you're seeing stuff on China in the West, it's generally, your Shenzhens or your Shanghais or your Beijings, the big cities. But I do love getting out into these tiny little communities, just getting away from the people and finding a bit of space, and yeah, get out places where you can actually go places and not have a million people floating around. This building here, this is spectacular. So it's like a modern apartment building, but then with a very Chinese style top on top of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is relatively new, that building. I did ask about it last time we were here. It's only a few years old. It's absolutely spectacular. Okay, so we're heading back now. We're heading back towards home where we're staying while we're here. Over to our left here we have Times Plaza. This is sort of the old main shopping center here in Sing Sing. And it's sort of, well, not the main shopping center now. There's the big shopping center. We did a video last time we were here about where we walked through that shopping center. So go and have a look for that. And there's a couple other fairly sizable shopping centers here as well that are all fairly new. So this one's probably falling by the wayside. They'll no doubt, if it starts falling too much, they'll shut it down, revamp it, redo it, and make it all flash again. So yeah, it's all good here. And the other thing that we're looking at, Emily's young friend Candy, her mum has invited me along to, they're going to visit her mother sometime in the next few days, which is something I was just talking to Ange about while we were sat down having a drink. So look at this building again. Yeah, it's something that's very traditional thing here at Spring Festival time is married daughters go off to visit their mothers. And that's a lot of that has to do with the fact that there's a very, very strong tradition here that the sons look after their parents. So if you're a parent and you have a son looks after you when you retire. Whereas the, if you have a daughter, they're going to go off and get married and they're going to be expected to look after the son's parents with the son. So this is the time of year where they turn around and say, no, this time it's my turn to be important. So yeah, we're going to go and have a look at what happens there. I don't know where she lives. I think she's up near the farm where we went the first night, which is another place I want to get back in video. So probably the same day we'll head back there as well. Go and video in there because I really want to go and see that place in the daytime, because just the valley and stuff it was built in, even at night time I could barely see, but it looked absolutely stunning. So we'll get back there. So we're heading back home. I'm going to stop waffling on now. So yeah, tomorrow, visit to this doctor's surgery in a small village. Probably Wednesday morning, we have a visit to this temple. Then, I don't know, maybe Wednesday afternoon we'll go and see Candy's grandmother. Or else Thursday we'll do that. And probably not long after that, we'll be heading back to Jiaoqing. There are still a couple of things I want to do. I want to go back to, if you've been watching videos for a while, you may remember we did a walk through the YunFu food company housing area. But when we went through there, it was nighttime. It was very hard to actually see very much. So we're going to have a chat to Ange. Has some friends who work for the company who got us permission to go in last time. So we're going to get hold of her again, try and get in there during the daytime, because I really want to have a look through there when we can actually see what's going on, because it's just phenomenal. And there was somewhere else I wanted to go and have a look at as well, but I can't remember what it was. So yeah, but that's all coming up. And yeah, we'll see how we go. And as always, if you have anything you want to learn, anything you would like to know about, it might be about the history of the place. Having talked about this temple stuff, it might be about religion here in China. I'm actually going to do some more research, because first off, I'd like to learn a bit more about government policy around religion and what is and is not allowed here. So yeah, like for example, talking to this monk, he was saying, look, you can come in a video, just don't put it on social media. And then he sort of stopped and said, oh, actually, you can put it on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. You know, Western social media is fine. Just don't put it on social media here in China. So yeah, no problem. So yeah, I'd like to learn a bit more about what the rules and regulations are. I mean, I'm not religious. I don't really care what the rules and regulations are because it doesn't affect me in any way. But you know, I know plenty of people out there are religious. It'd be nice to give some facts to people who may be interested. And also I'd like to learn a bit more about various religions. You know, how big a thing, you know, Western religions, how big is Islam here? So I know we have a mosque in Jiaoqing. Actually, I think we have a couple of mosques in Jiaoqing. So I'd like to learn how big is that. We have a Catholic church in Jiaoqing. How many people here are Catholic? And how strict? Do they believe all the same things that they believe in the West in Christian religions, or do they have different, specifically Chinese things involved? And then also the Chinese religions. So yeah, if you have things you want to learn, hit us up, let us know, ask us, and we'll get onto that for you. I'm going to go home and rest. The last couple of days in Shenzhen, I'm absolutely exhausted. There was one other thing. I will just quickly mention it before we sign off. Have been meaning to mention it for a while, but I keep forgetting. So when you travel in China from town to town, it's all you've got your sort of standard highways which are free to travel on, but then they've got these toll highway network, which costs, I don't know, however much it costs to travel around the place. But Spring Festival, that's all free, so everything's opened up. You travel everywhere for free during Spring Festival on the full road network, including the toll roads, which is really good because, you know, makes travel so much easier for so many people. So yeah, that's one other little thing I've been meaning to mention. I keep forgetting when I'm actually making videos. So yeah, good to bring that to you. So just up ahead of us here, we're just walking home. I thought we'd finish filming for the night, but we've got some guys down below the footpath level here letting off some fireworks. I'm hoping that they're still going to be going by the time we get down there to have a look at. We'll see how we go. So we've got a little way to get down to closer to river level down here. Okay, so we'll go for a wander down the bottom here, have a look what's going on down here. It's probably people with, looks like kids down here. So yeah, as we've said before, you can go and buy fireworks all over the place. I'm not sure of the price. We might have to try and get into a shop somewhere where they sell this stuff. Oh, look at this one going up here. We'll have to try and get into a shop and have a little look. But they are fairly widely available. There are rules and regulations around it. So it looks like you're allowed to let them off here in YunFu. As I've mentioned, in Jiaoqing, they do have limited places where you're allowed to let things off. So I know there was some companies have been fined recently for incorrectly handling things. So yeah, there are rules and regulations around it, but it is pretty good. Okay, what do we got? Hello.
Where you come from?
From Australia.
Australia.
But I live in Jiaoqing.
Jiaoqing.
Yeah.
You come from Jiaoqing.
Yeah.
When first.
Yeah, I've been in Jiaoqing
How come
7
you come
years.
here?
Our friends live here.
Oh.
So
So you join them and see what happened in here. Right?
yeah, I've been here a few times now. I love
How
coming to YunFu.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for a week now.
A week. Oh, just only.
Yeah, I'll be here a few more days, and then I'm going back to Jiaqing, and then we'll come back for like the 20 days after the New Year when they do the festival stuff in the villages.
Ah.
So we're going to come back and have a look at that.
How come you here?
Because I'm interested. I'd much rather come and see small towns than go to big places like Guangzhou and Shenzhen and stuff. I like these smaller places. People are much friendlier. There's more stuff happening. Has she got something to light there?
Oh, that's my daughter.
What's she got? Oh, here we go.
Fireworks.
Look at these ones. If she can get them to light.
Yeah. Why?
Oh,
Ooh.
here we go. Look at that. They look great.
Wow.
Yeah, good fun.
Chinese New Year?
I've had a great time.
Oh,
We actually just got back. We just went to Shenzhen for the last 2 days. We spent, no, 3 days, 2 nights in Shenzhen, which is really good. Oh, what do we got this time?
The new one. But
What's this one gonna do? Hey, up we go.
wow.
Very cool. All right, I'm going to keep walking. Very nice talking to you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. We're going to see what these guys are doing down here. Oh, here we got a big box of things going off. Let's have a look at what goes on here. Oh, that wasn't. Hey, off we go. Hey, look at that. Oh, it's not focusing very well, but that looks amazing. I can feel bits of the paper falling on me. Oh, how good is that? There we go. So that's all packed in this size box. It's not very big, but packs plenty of punch. Hello. Oh. Well, that's pretty good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Too shy. Too shy. Hello.
Hello.
Well, that was good. So we're going. Oh, we got more going off over here. Australia. Yeah. Australia. 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 Yes. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go over there again. All right, we're going to carry on our way through. Bye. No worries. Okay, let's go and see what's going on down the end here. There's one thing I do love here in YunFu. Everybody's interested. It's just good people everywhere here. Jiaqing's much the same. I do find in the larger places, like, here we go, we've got these ones shooting things out. Yeah, when you get to the larger places like your Shenzhens and your Guangzhous, people don't really look twice at you being a foreigner, because they're just used to it. And yeah, so being last few days in Shenzhen, we saw a lot of foreigners around the place, and not one of them sort of said, "Oh, g'day, how you going?" Which, you know, in Jiaqing or here, if you see a foreigner somewhere, you got to say hello because we're so rare. Whereas, you know, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, there's so many, they just like another person. So, and the same with the locals there. They see foreigners all the time. It's not a big issue. Whereas here, they're so excited to see a foreigner. It's just great. Makes you feel good that you can bring a smile to people's faces like that. So, yeah, that was... I thought we'd finish filming for the night. I saw them guys letting off fireworks. I thought we'd come and have a look. We will try and have a look at a bit more fireworks stuff in the not too distant future. I can hear a heap more going off over to our right over there. Big stuff. Yeah. But when we get back to Jiaqing, we'll head over to Gaoyao where they do fireworks along the river and go and have a good look at some of the stuff that's happening there, because it is really cool. And yeah, so now we're going to sign off for the night. Yeah, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff, comment, questions, ideas, all that stuff. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. This time I'm definitely not coming back tonight. Cheers.